Hi everybody, it's Amanda from Amanda Rose Tarot, and we're here today to do your weekly pick a card reading. So this reading is going to go from November 19th through November 25th, and this is going to be a love and general reading. We will have three choices. Before I start, I do want to thank all my subscribers out there. I've reached the 600 mark, so I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I encourage you to do so if you haven't. If you like my readings, then definitely subscribe and hit the thumbs up. So that I can see you wonderful people that are liking my videos. I also wanted to mention I do have an Avon website where I sell makeup as well as other products. Since this week is the weekend of shopping for a lot of people, getting ready for Christmas, I wanted to remind you that also Avon does take part in the Black Friday, thing that everybody does on Friday. So I believe these codes already work now. So if you do go on, the code is AVONBLACK. It's all caps, so it's AVONBLACK, and that's the code you use, and you can get free shipping if you spend $20. If you spend $45 or more, you get free shipping, plus you get an additional 20% off your order. And if you spend $65 or more, then you get 20% off your order, plus you get the free shipping, and you also get a six-piece makeup pouch with a lot of different items in it. There's lotion, there's lipstick, there's some face products. There's a bunch of different stuff that you get. So if you're into that, if you have people that you buy for that you're not sure what to get them, then definitely go on Avon, and you'll get free shipping. You can get 20% off as well. So check it out. They have a lot of different stuff for everyone. So enough with that. I don't know, my shoulder is itching, you guys. Hopefully that doesn't mean there's going to be something weird in these readings. But the cards that I've selected today are two cards from the Rider-Waite deck, one card from the Gypsy Fortune cards, and one card from the Gypsy playing cards. And for the Oracle card, we've got the Angel Oracle. So let me show you the three choices, and then we will get started. Okay, so hopefully everybody can see those piles. Here we've got the Quartz. This will be the first reading. Second, we've got the Jade. That will be the second reading. And third, we've got the Crystal Ball. That will be the third reading. So I'm just going to be quiet for a second, let you focus on your gemstone, the Quartz, the Jade, or the Crystal Ball, and then we will get started. Okay, so we're going to get started over here with the Quartz. So if you pick that, let's look at your first four cards. Okay, so you guys got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this could be an Aries or another fire sign. You guys got the Seven of Pentacles. This card is also in the reverse. You guys got the Children card in the Gypsy Fortune cards. And in the Gypsy playing cards, you guys got Ecclesiastic. Okay, so let's go over these cards. Let's see where this reading goes, because I don't know. It doesn't look too great. So the first card that you have is the King of Wands in reverse. So this is a person, they can be a competitor or a rival, someone that's very ruthless, they're manipulative, they're overbearing, they need control, but it's in a negative way. They want to control you, they want to manipulate you, they're very selfish, domineering, It could be someone that's contemplating what to do. They're not sure. They could be a little bit childish. They could be very pushy. They could be kind of antisocial. They have a lot of relationship problems. And this person's really at their worst right now when this card is reversed. They could be having destructive relationships. They really could be burnt out. They could be overworked. This doesn't have to be another person. This could be you. It could signify, you know, that you're really overworked right now. This person, they've got a lot of major obstacles ahead of them. You know, they want to go forward, but there's slow progress towards the goals. It can cause a lot of frustration. It can cause anger. There's a lot of blocks here. This person's like kind of like a caged animal because of the, you know, the wand energy. It's someone that's very fiery, but they're feeling like they're kind of caged up right now. Not a very good card. Definitely not a good card. And the next card that you guys have is the Seven of Pentacles. This card is also reversed though. So this is about dissatisfaction, feeling kind of trapped. Maybe there was a lot of hard work put into something, and you know, you lost it. You put a lot of work in and then you lost it. You weren't able to reap what you sowed. You know, it's saying that you're frustrated, you're having a lot of anxiety, you're insecure. You could be having a lot of paranoia, or you know, you're just not sure if you're going to be successful. You know, you're lacking confidence. Even your health could be affected when this card comes up reversed. It could be material loss, and you know, whatever it is, it's causing a lot of frustration, and needing to prioritize, you know, what you're doing. You know, you can get success if you do things in the right way. And I feel like if this is that person, you know, that the King of Wands, they're not doing things in the right way, and that's why they're not able to you know, have the success that they want. And this person, you know, they lack confidence, and you know, they're very manipulative. They're ruthless. You know, they want to win, but they're not going about it the right way. They're trying to, you know, bull their way into something. They need to slow down. You know, maybe the progress is very slow. You know, just don't feel like you have to move so fast. You know, there's obstacles in the way. You could be feeling, you know, anxious about it, insecure, not going about it the right way. If this is you or the other person, it's not handling it the right way. And then we've got the Children card. So this card is equal to the Six of Cups in the other tarot. I might not have said that before, but yeah, it can be about that nostalgia for the past, thinking about the past, you know, when your childhood was fun and joyful, or maybe you didn't have a good childhood, you know. It could be talking about that, you know, our attitudes, our behaviors as an adult, they come from our childhood, the things that we've learned when we were young, and either they helped us or they hurt us in some way. You know, this child up in the tree represents us looking back on our past, our childhood. So maybe there's some things from the past, you know, behaviors, patterns of behavior that needs to be let go or given up. You know, these experiences that you've learned, maybe they haven't been to your benefit. If it's this person, you know, they've definitely, whatever's happened to them as a child, I feel like, you know, they've brought it into adulthood. These behaviors, you know, they haven't helped this person, whatever they've experienced, as when they were young. It really hurt them, and they need to give up these behaviors, these patterns. Maybe they're controlling, they're overbearing, they're manipulative, and they could be even selfish. And it's saying that it needs to be given up. If you want this success, those attitudes and behaviors need to be given up. And the last card that you guys got is the Ecclesiastic. So this is obviously has to do with religion, having faith, the divine, your spiritual side, trying to be pure, trying to be sinless, and fearing God, knowing, that the things that we do here on earth, we're going to be judged for, after our life is over. So you need to be, committed to your faith more, trusting, praying and having faith and believing that, everything that's happened to you has happened for a reason. Maybe some things it's hard to understand why these things might have happened to you. But you need to, get back in touch with your religion, your beliefs, and have faith, and be committed to praying, for things to change. If this is a situation that you're in where things from the past are not, they're creating obstacles in your life. So maybe there's some patterns of behavior that need to be let go, and trusting, having faith, and doing things, being a little bit God-fearing in your life, and knowing that, things that you do, you are going to have to answer for, in the long run. So, I feel like there's a message there, but I don't think a lot of people are going to want to hear that. But I was drawn towards the Angel Oracle, which is very, very spiritual. So let's see what you guys got for that card. The Angel of Forgiveness. I choose to forgive all of those who have hurt me in the past. Okay, this goes good with the reading that you guys got, because I do feel like there's someone, maybe from the past that, they have been very selfish, very manipulative, pushy. And this card is saying that, you have to choose to forgive and release the past, forgive others, try to live more in the present and forgiving the past. Do you have, things that have hurt you from the past, maybe resentments that you hold? This angel has come up because she's prompting you to look at things in a new way. And, forgiving people doesn't mean that we really condone their bad behavior. And it doesn't mean that we have to be, friends with those people. It's, they obviously, if they've treated us badly, that doesn't mean that you have to be friends with them. It's just saying that forgiving others, it's going to help you release the anger, that lives inside you. And, this resentment, if you keep holding it in, it's going to corrode away your insides. And, that's what creates diseases. So we need to let go of negative feelings, resentments, and it can be kind of daunting, too much, feeling like it's too much for you to do. Maybe you feel like, you can't let go of this resentment you have towards someone. But it's saying, ask for assistance, ask this angel of forgiveness, to help you to move forward, to let go of negativity and be more happy. You need healthy people around you. You need to release the blame and the hurt and allow the healing process to start happening. So, if things are coming up from the past for you this week, past people that may have hurt you, this is saying that, you need to let go of that resentment. And, you know, you're not condoning their behavior. It's not okay for anyone to ever treat someone else badly, but it's saying that, you know, you want to be happy. You don't want to have this hate inside you, these negative feelings inside you, because it can cause physical ailments to you if you do that. So, strong message here with number 1. I really do kind of like that. A very good message. So let's move on to number 2. If you pick the Jade, let's look at your first 4 cards. Okay, so you guys got the 6 of Wands in the Gilded. You got the Moon in the Gilded. So with the Moon card, this could be a Pisces. In the Gypsy fortune cards, you guys get the Queen. However, she is in the reverse position. And in the Gypsy playing cards, you guys get the Widower. No, sorry, the Widow. Wow. It's usually the Widower that comes up. We haven't got the Widow. In any of my readings, I have not got the Widow yet. So there's a first. Okay, so first let's go over the 6 of Wands. So this is a very positive card. This talks about success, harmony, balance. You know, whatever efforts you have put in, these achievements that you've done, you're going to be recognized. Other people are going to recognize you. They're going to see, you know, the success. It could be a promotion coming in for you. You know, it says that you've been working really hard and things are going to pay off for your hard work. You're going to feel a sense of satisfaction, accomplishment, and others are going to also recognize, you know, your skills, your accomplishments. This definitely is well-deserved success. You know, whatever effort you've put in so far, you know, it's good that you're gonna definitely get success from it. This could also, for some people, this could represent someone bringing in news. It's going to be good news. Whatever it is, the news is going to be good. It could be news of a promotion or some other type of good news. And the next card that you guys have is the Moon card. So like I said, this could be a Pisces. You know, the Moon is really emotional. It's a female energy. It's about intuition. It's about creativity. It's about reflection. It's about dreams. And it can be about deception as well. You know, in the moonlight, it's hard to see everything. There's, you know, things hiding in the dark. So it talks about deception as well. It can be indecision. It's a very emotional card. It could be your emotions are going to be swaying your judgment this week. You'll be feeling far more emotions, you know, in the situations that you're in. And there could be some things where you're not seeing everything. There's more, you know, than you know going on. So there could be you know, some things that you're unaware of. So in this situation, it's saying be watchful. Don't act hastily. Don't rush into things. Use your intuition. Trust your instincts, your gut feelings with this card. It's saying that things will be revealed. They'll be more clear. But right now with the Moon card coming up, it's not a time to charge forward. Your emotions are going to be very, you know, charged right now. You know, the Moon really affects every living creature. You know, like it affects the tide, it pulls the tide. You know, we also are affected by the Moon, and it stirs up a lot of emotions. So you could be feeling a lot of emotions this week. And the next card that you have is the Queen card in reverse. So I don't really like this card to come up in reverse. This is not being in touch with your feminine side. This is, you know, feeling that having emotions is a weakness. So hiding all your feelings, not allowing yourself to have feelings, maybe stuffing your feelings down inside, and, not experiencing the joy that you could be, having insecurities, not being in balance, not using your nurturing side at all. So with this card reversed, there's really a need to get in touch with your emotions. You could be, with the moon card, you could be having a lot of emotions, but you're feeling like it's a weakness, so you're kind of stuffing them down. You don't want to face your feelings, so you just ignore them. You just, go dead inside. There's a lot of potential for abundance here. If something needs to be changed, and then this card can turn around and things can be, I feel like it's just a delay. But right now there's someone that's, not wanting to face up to the emotions that they're feeling, trying to stuff them down and just not deal with them. And the final card is the Widow card. So I feel like these cards go pretty well together. It's grieving, it's hurting. It could be an older person, it could be yourself, it could be a friend, it could be a mother, it could be a relative, or someone that's divorced, or just being detached from your emotions, being sad, grieving, in a woman in sorrow, maybe going through a painful situation, a situation of loss, and now you've gone within, and you're really, I feel with these two cards, like you're having a lot of negative emotions and you're feeling like that's a weakness. So, maybe you want to cry, or, you just have a hard time releasing your emotions. And know that crying is not a bad thing. We all cry now and again. So, I feel like it's needing to be in touch with your emotions more, needing to be in touch with your feminine side, definitely, because there are emotions there. There's a lot of emotions, actually, but they're underneath the surface, and they need to get released. But I feel like there's victory. It could be, in the workplace, there's a lot of good things happening for you. People are recognizing you, seeing your talents, and they're really encouraging you, making you feel good about yourself, and having confidence as far as work goes. But I feel like the emotion thing, maybe people can't see that you're really inside, you are having some emotional problems, perhaps this week it could be. So let's look at your angel oracle card to go with that. Creativity, the angel of creativity. Creative energy flows for me the more I choose to express my feelings. Okay, expressing your feelings. So maybe you do have a hard time expressing yourself. One good thing that you can do if you have a tough time expressing your emotions is journaling. Journaling is a simple thing. Write down how you're feeling, and once you get it written down on paper, it really helps you to release your feelings. But with the angel of creativity, she wants you to acknowledge your creative gifts, which come from God. We all have creative talents, and you need to express them in your own unique way. How do you express yourself? What are your talents? Are you into music? Do you like to cook? Do you garden? Do you paint? Do you dance? Do you write? What do you do that's creative? You need to share your light with others. We all have talents. If you're unsure of, what your creative expression is, then pray to this angel to guide you towards finding, what's beautiful within you, and allowing you to express yourself in a creative way. So maybe this week, you know, you need to find an outlet for your emotions. Something, some way, maybe music. Music is a good way to outlet your emotions. If you're feeling a lot of things stirring up with the moon card here, I feel like, and some sadness, maybe over loss, a relationship or something. Definitely you need to find some creative outlet. You know, whatever it is, we all have our unique skills. You know, with me, it's tarot reading. You know, my daughter, she's 17. She's a very good artist. You know, lots of different ways to express yourself creatively, and that can get your mind off maybe some emotions that are getting stirred up this week. So that is number 2's reading. Let's move right on to number 3. If you pick the crystal ball, let's look at your first 4 cards. Okay, in the Gilded, you guys got the 10 of Swords, but it's in reverse, so that's good. You guys also got the 4 of Cups. You guys got the Safe card in reverse. And look, we've got the Widower. So in the last reading, we got the Widow, and now we've got the Widower. So, not my favorite cards, but, you know, everything comes up for a reason. So let's go over the 10 of Swords reversed. So I feel like this is actually a good thing. This is, you know, maybe working very hard to make things better in your life. Having the courage to let go of the pain and to move to more positive thinking about maybe a relationship or maybe just your life in general. You know, releasing the pain and rising up again. You know, realizing that the worst is over and you're moving forward. You're on the right track. You could have been depressed or just, you know, having a lot of trouble, you know, things that you've been through, a lot of pain, maybe a relationship. And this is the card where you're letting go of that pain. Maybe you're kissing and making up with someone, or, you know, you're just working through that hard time. You're taking the next step. Definitely, you need to take baby steps forward. And, you know, if you need help, then ask for help. You know, but this is a positive direction. You're on the right track. You're letting go of the pain. You're having courage to rise again and to move forward, knowing that, you know, that's behind you. The worst is behind you when this card comes up in reverse. And the next card that you have is the 4 of Cups. So, you know, obviously this person, they're kind of contemplating, you know, they're kind of in their head. You know, this person, they're really nonchalant about the fact that the divine is trying to give them a cup of love. So it could be, you know, maybe someone's lacking commitment, or they're just indifferent. They have a different opinion than you. But they're going to miss an opportunity, and they may be kicking themselves later for doing that. It could be a need for commitment in a relationship. You know, there could have been an argument, or, you know, a need to respect each other. You know, maybe you're not getting paid enough attention by the person that, you know, you're trying to give your love to them. You want to love them, but they're kind of indifferent to you, and they could be just depressed or just lacking emotions. They could be not communicating with you properly. You know, they're just distancing themselves from you is what I feel like with this card. So, you know, maybe they are slowly going to be coming back to you. Maybe they do want to kiss and make up, but, you know, they could be healing from this pain that, you know, they've had from the past. And so it could be, you know, hard for them. Because you also got the widower card. So I feel like, yeah, this person, they're lonely. This situation, they're pining over it. They're sad about it. They're depressed about the situation. Maybe a lost love or the past. They're just lonely. The situation, they can't accept the fact that it's over, or you know, something bad happened, and, you know, they're no longer with the person that they love or they had all these feelings for. It could be, you know, that they you know, they didn't show interest enough, and now they've lost, you know, what they really wanted, because they were hiding their emotions, or they were lacking emotions, or they weren't showing their emotions. And they're going to be kicking themselves later, I feel like. Or maybe they already are kicking themselves for what they've done. You know, maybe, you know, they want to kiss and make up, I feel. And you've also got the safe in reverse. So, you know, obviously financially, this is a loss of money. Maybe unexpected expenses come up. Needing to tighten up your budget for, you know, those things that come up that are unexpected, repairs that are needed. But it can also be something that you thought would last, you know, isn't gonna last forever. So it could be, you know, this widower card. Maybe you thought something was gonna last, and it's not working out that way. You know, maybe you misunderstood, or there's just obstacles. It's definitely a card of loss. You know, like I said, it could be financial loss, but it could be more than that. It could be, you know, just something that you thought, you know, that was locked down. You know, it actually wasn't. And you thought it would last forever, and it didn't. You know, it didn't. I feel like that's what that means with that card. So with these cards, I definitely think that someone is coming out of pain. They've got a lot of pain here, and you know, maybe they're going to be more positive now that, you know, the Ten of Swords is reversed. So I feel like they're coming out of it, or it could be you are coming out of these feelings of loss, and knowing that the worst is really behind you. And let's look at your final card, the Angel Oracle card. The Angel of Trust. I trust in the divine power of goodness and love to protect and guide me. So this is the perfect card to come up with this, because I felt like a lot of pain, a lot of loss, depression, loneliness, indifference. So with this card, the Angel of Trust, you know, she's holding this blindfold here, and you know, this is just signifying having trust in ourselves, having trust in God, knowing that, you know, the guardian angels are watching over us. And, you know, maybe you've been indifferent about, you know, your opinion, someone else. This is just saying that you have to trust. You have to trust your inner wisdom. You need to move forward and take risks in life. Listen to your inner self, your inner wisdom. Develop trust, because it's vital in life. You know, you need trust so that you can progress forward in your life. You'll have a more joyful life. You'll have better relationships. Maybe you're fearful of being hurt by someone, or maybe doing something wrong, but you need to trust yourself. You need to trust others. Ask for help from the angels if you're having, you know, trouble trusting people around you, or people that you love. This is saying, you know, just trust. Just try to trust one another. You know, feel safe to express your love towards people. And the angels want all of us to have healthy relationships. They want us to have trust for others, and trust really gives you courage to, you know, move forward in your life and to take risks. And, you know, you need to listen to your inner wisdom and let the doubts and the fears and the suspicions go. Because I feel like, you know, this person maybe, you know, they didn't want to move forward because they didn't have enough trust in the relationship. And, you know, it's really vital in life to have trust. If you don't have trust, then, you know, you're going to have fear, you're going to have doubts, you're going to have suspicions, and that's really going to eat away at you and, you know, really have bad relationships. So, you know, if you need help, ask the angels, please help me have more trust in my life, help me have more trust in my relationships with others around me, and that will really help you. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and comment down below, subscribe to my channel, make sure to hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up. So thank you guys so much for coming, and love and light to all of you. Bye-bye.